Jama tribe. So far so good. The place is ghosted. A lot of people are indoors as the security people have imposed a 24 hours coffee. So we are still expecting our local government LGI to come and help us, as he has been trying so much to see how he's going to pull us and extract us from here. Tentable, we are trying to get settled down in the government corpus lodge. So we hope everything will be fine. We are sending condolences to people that lost their beloved ones due to the gunshot. So we hope that everybody will be fine and wish peace is unity. So we hope Lamure local government will so high. Thank you very much.
This development highlights once again the security challenges faced by young Nigerians serving in remote communities and the urgent need for stronger protection for corps members nationwide. And then again, I ask, why are they sending corps members to tensioned communities? Because just of recent, I happen to know somebody that was supposed to go for this set, the batch C, yes, that just passed out from camp yesterday. Somebody was supposed to go there, but because they sent her to the northern part and she just rejected it. It's so sad. These places are not safe, and I see no reasons why they are sending corps members to these communities, Mr. Michael.
Well, yes, I will for one support your stand. As it concerns is, some areas are really volatile, and having such volatile areas, it doesn't make sense that corps members should be sent there. This has indeed again brought it to the forefront of we trying to be more security conscious, especially as it concerns posting of these corps members, rather than having that national face and telling them they are serving their fatherland. No parent, after sending their children through the four walls of the university, will have to lose them on account of negligence of some persons that would have done the needful. Volatile communities like these should, rather than having corps members, they should have rather stationed security agents, be it military or paramilitary, should be there. Especially, even if they do send them there, but these corps members should have special security as it concerns their protection. They are serving their fatherland, and in no way should they also lose their life in doing what they feel they need to do. So we are pleading on their account that the needed authorities should do the needful and see how they can better protect them, rather than having them look like more of sitting duck waiting to be killed. That's the best thing to do.
Yeah, I think we should call out on the needed authorities, the National Youth Service Corps. We feel at this point there should be some form of restrictions, some areas that you're not supposed to post corps members to. Yes, especially those tensioned communities. They should not in any way send corps members there. And the ones that are already there, I feel they should find a way to secure them, because the villagers there know their way around there, and that's why they're able to flee. But these persons, they don't even know. Some of them,
like
they're from, yes, they're strangers. They've never been to that community before. They've never been to that state, the state. And now they're being sent there. They don't even know where to run to. So that's just like, should I say death sentence? Yes, please, the National Youth Service Corps, let's do the needful. Let's see how we can pull out those persons that are there. And the new set of people, let's try not to send corps members to these places for the meantime until peace is restored back to the northern states. Well, I hope that they get this message and they do the needful. Anyways, away from that, the Court of Appeal has affirmed a major ruling that affects every Nigerian motorist. Vehicle inspection officers can no longer stop or impound vehicles on the roads. The judgment comes after years of complaints from drivers who say VIO officials routinely went beyond their mandate. With this ruling, the court has made it clear road checks and vehicle stops are not within the powers of the VIO. In simple terms, VIO cannot stop you on the road again. Their work is now limited to inspections carried out within their offices, not on the highways or public roads. This decision is being welcomed nationwide as a move toward clearer regulations, reduced harassment, and a more orderly traffic management systems. I think finally we can get some form of sanity on the highway, Mr. Michael.
Well, anyways, I understand your position, and I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you hardly know if they are VIOs or local.
Like you just see some person.
The way they dress, the way they approach these persons, the way they even address the general public is something that you rather not see, but hear rather than experience. So I feel it's the right call, but do understand that they intend to appeal that very decision, and we do know the appeal has even started. But in all honesty, at least some of our road users will see that sanity coming back to being, especially as it concerns some of the molestations and embarrassment being experienced in the hands of this vehicle inspection officer. Well, I'll just say it's the right way to go, but even if they appeal and in every way win the appeal, I will plead with the authorities of the VIO to ensure that these persons they put on board should be well trained, well behaved, and also please well dressed. That will help us a lot.
Well, now I want to know the difference between the Federal Road Safety Corps and the VIO, because at times the VIO, they do the duties. They do the RC. That's what they do. Because just one time they arrested a friend of mine because of not using the seatbelt. And then she said she just stopped by to get something. And it made it look like, okay, we understand how it is. Okay, just go, let's just register you. And then she went there and they locked her vehicle, asking her to pay a sum of 150,000 naira just because she didn't put on the seatbelt.
Well, they don't have any rights.
Exactly.
Seeking for seatbelt. That's
the job of the FRSC.
Road safety.
Yeah.
All theirs is inspection of vehicles. The roadworthiness of a vehicle, that is their job.
Yeah, but we seem to see
all of them seem to have to copy each other's duty on account of extorting money from innocent and prey-looking Nigerians, and that's what they enjoy doing. So this could be more of serving as a deterrent to deal with those unnecessary taxation, unnecessary exploitation of Nigerians.
Well, I think inspections can be done in the office, so they should do all of the inspections there and not on the highway.
Well, anyway, I wonder how you get the vehicles into the offices.
Maybe before you go for driver license and the rest, they refer you to the VIO office and all of that. Maybe, but because they are actually misusing the fact that they are on the highway. So I think this is a good one. For me, it's a good one, and I know so many motorists are happy with this. And as much as some persons might not be happy because they won't get those tips and the rest, but a good one for the motorists. Anyways, away from that, security operatives in Imo State have recorded a major breakthrough. The gang responsible for kidnappings and terrorizing residents of Ungo, Akbala, and surrounding communities has been apprehended by the men of the Tiger Base. Among those captured is a notorious criminal popularly known as Odidika, long feared for his activities in the area. Let's get the footage.
What type of gun do you people use? What type of gun was recovered from you people?
AK-47.
How many?
2. How long have you been in this business? How long?
2.
I was inside prison yard. I was been in this business over a month ago now. I was inside prison yard since I was from here. I go to prison yard. No, that's not the question. This kidnapping, where is it?
He was arrested in the past by the police.
Okay.
Arraigned in court, and then he was remanded at the Correctional Service Custodial Center.
Okay.
But somehow he managed to find his way back into the society.
Without being discharged, without being acquainted.
How did you find a way out from the
jailbreak? I found my way from court.
Okay. Now, he was on a waiting trial. Along the line, he was granted bail. He went back home. And then regrouped. He joined a larger syndicate. And then decided to terrorize Imolites by moving into armed robbery.
Well, this arrest has brought a huge sigh of relief to locals who have endured months of fear, tension, and repeated attacks. Authorities say investigations are ongoing and more updates will follow. But the community can finally breathe a little easier. I think this is a good one for these people, for the locals in this community. Just imagine being terrorized and now, you know, the culprits have been apprehended. It's a good one for them.
Well, you know, I seem not to really wrap my head around the fact that he was first apprehended, arrested on account of armed robbery, was sent to prison, and was bailed.
Was granted bail.
That's against our penal code. He should still remain there. Once you have arms, you remain, it's not a bailable offense. You remain there. So it really brings us back to the issue of how really our justice seems to be. You know, we've had tales, maybe they are verifiable or not, of having prisoners coming out back to rob where we have people in the correctional facilities allowing these criminals that are serving long jail term to come back to the larger society, go back there and give them their court. It is inhumane, it is a sin, it is against the law of the land and God. Please, more needs to be done as it concerns these persons. And you know, this also brings us back to the question of, are these people really going to change? Are they being really reformed? Is our correctional facilities even having any reformation as a part of its agenda? You find somebody that has been a criminal, served for almost 15 years, come back and still being caught for the same crime. You go back there, reform, get more hardened, get more experience, get more knowledge, get more contacts, evil contacts, come back and perpetrate more evil. So I really don't understand. Are we correcting them or hardening them? Let's understand.
Well, I think it's even very unprofessional for that officer to come out to say he was once arrested and then granted bail and found his way back to the society again and start terrorizing the people. It's very unprofessional. Like, I don't know the ethics of their own duties, but I think it's wrong to come out because you're just shooting yourself on the leg. Coming out to say he was once apprehended. Now, how are we so sure that he will not still come back and still terrorize this person?
And come back to attack those that even gave information on account of his arrest.
Exactly, because from what...
So here we go again, the vicious circle.
A circle, now you see. From the video, you could see the guy, he doesn't even feel, like he doesn't feel it, no remorse, nothing. He was just there, just replying, just like a normal press conference, just giving answers to their questions and all of that. Like, like it seems like somebody that has this confidence of, I know, I will come back. I will come back, just do all of this thing. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. And that's for a system that works. Yeah, we say it's a system that works. Anyways, that's the sarcasm. Let's quickly leave the story. Let's not dwell too much on this story. Anyways, let's quickly just rush this very last story. There's relief and celebration in Ekpoma, Edo State, as 18-year-old Isusa has finally returned home. Yeah, we saw that viral video of the parents coming out to complain about how he was kidnapped. Well, we know he was kidnapped on the 1st of December alongside others from their hostel. Yes, we heard that story of a massive kidnap in Ihumudumi axis of Ekpoma, Edo State, sparking days of fear for their families. Isusa's return has brought overwhelming joy to his loved ones who has been praying and hoping for a safe reunion. Well, let's see the footage of the celebration. While the days surrounding the rescue are still unfolding, the families are just grateful to have him back alive. Who won't be happy with all of the things going on in the country? We hear cases of a ransom being paid and then the victims are still killed. So it's something to be really grateful about. And this is just an eye-opener because most times we feel all of the kidnappings and all of that are going on in the northern part of Nigeria. But sadly, it's coming close. It's just entering everywhere in the country. This is the south-south axis of Nigeria, and then we're having kidnappings, and then in Ekpoma, a hostel. How about the security there? Those are questions we need to ask. How safe are the students? Because I don't know if it's that the target is the students. We had cases of Niger students being kidnapped and abducted, and now again we have cases of students, that's a student from Ambrose Ali University, being kidnapped again. Thank God he has been rescued, and we hope that others are being rescued and return home safe and sound to their families. Mr. Michael.
That's the sad narrative we are in now, where insecurity is always a core issue. Remember, we even looked at this critically on Dialogue just this morning. You know, it breaks my heart that children you send to school to sit, stand, relax, and also read their book to be better citizens are now finally being kidnapped. What narrative are you setting in their mind? A country of anything goes. This is not the wide west, and I wonder why the government seem to have put an end to this. And we now having it more perpetrated in the south is even worrisome, knowing that it would have been better if it was centered and cornered in a certain region of the country so that quick response and dealing with the issue would have been. But rather having it spread out to the south and having young children persons being kidnapped, come on, is something that we need to worry about. Worry we should.
And it's something that I've been trying to wrap my head around. We're really having issues here in the country, and then we have the federal government sending military officers to Benin Republic to go save them. Yes, just a few days ago, right, we hear of cases of kidnap and all of that, but these people are not being rescued. We are taking our attention to outside the country, Mr. Michael. We need help here. We really need help here, but no.
It's just like a story of a big brother that the younger brother is seeking for food, but the children have not eaten.
Mm-hmm. There's a sad reality here in Nigeria that we're facing. We hope that at this point, maybe we should just surrender it all to God. Maybe that's what we need right now, because we don't know what's going on in the country again. If we can have military officers that can go outside to help people, what's happening to us here? How come we're not getting the help we need? We're even asking for intervention from the US and all of that. Anyways, I don't want to talk much on this. I don't want to dwell much on this because it's not politics and it's not dialogue. This is trending, and this story was supposed to be a joyful story and not a sad story. Yeah. It's so bad that it just made us reflect on the insecurity going on in the country. So we're happy that ISOSA is back safe and sound, and we hope that others return and reunite with their family. Well, time is really not a friend of man. We have to wrap things up right here on Trending. But it's been an amazing moment. I really enjoyed myself. You know how every day is a special edition of Viewpoint, yes. And today's special edition was really, really amazing. And you know you can engage with us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV. This is where I have to tell you that I will see you for another special edition of Viewpoint, same time tomorrow. I remain Mercy Irabo. Do have a blessed day.
Well, anyway, I'm Mike Egobadia. A really blessed day is what we're wishing you on midweek. And indeed, always remember to be grateful for what you have as much as you pray for God's protection and guidance. Bye for now. We'll see you come tomorrow.